Hey, you're listening to Don't Mix In. I'm Dr. Vivian Rodriguez, an educational psychologist, blogger, educator, and coach who loves to talk about style, life, creating, and mental health. Right, in this episode, we're going to be talking about creating a vintage look on a budget. So I like kind of that retro look, that retro feel. But the problem is it can be a little expensive. It can, if you're getting accessories or like a dress or something, some of these brands are a little pricey, especially if you're looking for stuff that's going to look quality, it's going to fit you well. As a mid-sized gal, it's hard sometimes to find things that fit well. So I have figured out some different ways to get this look without breaking the bank. All right, the first thing is we want to look at accessories. Accessories are really easy to kind of make a look. So I have different things that are my go-to, like I'm wearing my red beret if you're watching the video. And I have like a bunch of these. So I have like, here's my little stack of berets. In the video, you can see them. Anyway, so I have yellow, blue, gray, peach, and green, and kind of like a cream color. And I like these because they instantly give a different feel. Some could consider it a little over the top, but I don't care. It's fine. And I think it also just adds a quick like pop of color as well, which is really fun. So I would say berets are my go-to, and you can get them all kinds of places. I get my berets from Target, H&M, Amazon, um, ASOS, so you can find them anywhere. And then the other thing that I look for are belts. So if you're watching the video, I'm wearing a belt. You can't see you kind of can see. I'll stand up a little bit. So I like to wear a belt to cinch at the waist, and you can get them in different colors. Same, it can be also like something to add a pop of color to an outfit, but it also gives more structure. So I feel like that retro style, especially if you're doing kind of like the 40s, 50s look, is more structured and brings the waist in. And I think it's also looks great for us women with curves. And so I get belts, usually Target, TJ Maxx, Amazon is pretty good too. And I also like ASOS for belts as well. So I'm always looking for belts that are like size inclusive. So like Target has like an extra large in their belts, or even a 2XL. So looking for ones that'll be able to work for your body. The other thing that I really like are purses. I think purses are fun, easy way, usually inexpensive too, to get some fun little purses. So like here I have in the video, you'll see I have a little red patent purse. And this one is like from TJ Maxx from years ago. I love it. And I feel like it's really easy to just put together an outfit with this, with the pop of red. And I love the red. It's like a cherry red. So yeah, so I feel like that's fun. So the red purse I have, it's just really fun. I feel like purses are just a real easy way to add a pop of color and not to be, too expensive either. So I have my red one, but also in the blog post that this episode is based on, you can see I have like a rattan bag, and it's a fun little bag. So I like to add those types of things to the look, and add also some texture or something visually interesting to the outfit. So it's berets, belts, and purses. I feel like really easy to accessorize and kind of change up your outfit. The other thing I like to do is just find pieces that give a vintage feel, that are easy to kind of create that look. So that would be like A-line skirts. I feel like are super easy to make a more kind of vintage feel, retro style look. I love like full A-line skirts. And then, or a pencil skirt too. I feel like those are really easy to go and add kind of a vintage style to them. And so my A-line skirts, a lot of them I've gotten from Target, from the Who What Wear line, really easy to find. And I like the Who What Wear line because it's size inclusive. So if I need to go into the plus size range, I can. If I want to do straight size, it's fine too. And the style is exactly the same. The other place you can get some good skirts would be like a TJ Maxx, or even like Amazon as well. So these are all pretty inexpensive and fun prints for skirts. And then what I do as well for my A-line skirts, I add a petticoat. So a petticoat gives some volume. It gives a retro feel to it. It's not expensive. I get mine from Amazon. And if you look in that post, you'll see the petticoat there and also my Amazon shop. And I love just adding this kind of more volume to the bottom. And then you give some kind of a nice silhouette. And then you add a belt to kind of cinch it at the waist. And it looks great. And it's not expensive. So that's what I do to create that kind of look with different pieces. And then a pencil skirt is self-explanatory. I like, a nice, like substantial and stretchy pencil skirt. And so my favorites, there was a few of them from Target's Prologue line, but I don't know if it's discontinued or what's going on. I haven't seen them in a while, but those were inexpensive. And then I have also gotten a pencil skirt from Spanx, which I had in another post in another podcast episode that feels amazing and looks amazing, feels amazing. And what I look for is to have a lot of stretch in it and really kind of substantial, like thick enough so that it's not see-through and then it gives you good coverage. I feel like that's what looks great. And then I just add a belt, cinch it at the waist to kind of give it that feel and add even more structure to the outfit. The other thing I would say is just get dresses and get pieces that will allow you to create this look. So you have to be a little creative in trying to create a vintage look. So, you can get some dresses that are really feminine and flirty that, like little wrap style ones. I like I have like 3 of them from Amazon. This one dress from Relly Pop, I think it's what it's called. And you could see that all over my feet. I have it in different colors and I feel like you can wear it in different ways. It just looks really cute with the beret. And I think look for patterns that are a little smaller. So I'm wearing a polka dot, tie neck blouse. It's kind of like sheer a little bit and have a tank under. I got this at Ross like 6 years ago or something for like $12.99. But I love the way it fits. It has a tie neck, which I feel like is kind of a little vintage vibe to it. And it's a small print of black and white polka dots. So go with smaller prints because with the vintage and retro style, you want to be careful because you can be like a second away from looking like you're wearing a costume, right? You don't want that. So you want it to kind of be inspired and have like a little throwback, a little nod to a vintage style, but you don't want to look like you're straight up in a costume. Okay, so we don't want to do that. So I look for smaller prints so that I can add the accessories and the look doesn't look overwhelming or it's not competing with each other, the different accessories. And then I would also say go with like a structured sheath. You could get a sheath dress. You could get that from Amazon. That's been like kind of my go-to to find some dresses from like Grace Karen. I feel like those dresses, they fit well. The quality is pretty good and the prints aren't too crazy. You can get crazy and louder, like big prints, but you can also get smaller ones too. And I feel like the colors are good and quality is good. So that's another one that's in my Amazon shop that you guys can check out. And then, like I said before, tie neck top. So this one, like I'm wearing in the video, is black with white polka dots and it's a tie neck. And I think tie neck tops always just kind of give a vintage feel. Remind me of like Mad Men. And that's pretty much it. So I feel like it's not hard. It's just kind of getting some inspiration maybe from like Pinterest or wherever, and then starting to put some pieces together. And then you can just, put your outfit together and have your little retro vintage style. And it's fun. And I feel like it's always, looks really good on curves. That's it. Like what you're hearing? Go ahead and subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. You can also share the podcast on Instagram and tag me at Live by Viv. As far as my music, it's The Croft by Joachim Karud. And everything we talked about in this episode can be found in the show notes on Live by Viv.